Hi guys, today we are in Business Bay, Dubai, and to be honest with you, business is as usual. We started office, everything is going normal. We are in touch with our clients, we are in touch with our landlords, tenants, and business is going very usual. Of course, the most important thing right now is to stay safe, but thankfully, to the UAE authorities who has done a phenomenal job in making sure that life here goes as usual as possible and give us an opportunity, a free environment where we can come here, do this shoot and talk to our audience that's there. We will come and we talk about what's happening around the region, the war situation, safety, and some of the things people have been worried for last few days. So yeah, let's get into it, and we will try to be as honest as possible in what we really feel the situation is and how are things happening right now in Dubai. Yeah, Sunil?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start from Saturday morning when we wake up till today, how things are.
See, it is a very, I would say, unique situation we find ourselves in, especially being in Dubai.
Yes.
Saturday morning, we all heard some noises which we haven't heard in Dubai or UAE for a long, long time. It is a tricky situation, but the most important thing is right now, you and me sitting in this office, business going on as usual.
Yeah.
We don't feel scared to get out of our houses. We don't feel scared that our families, at some other place in our house and we are worried about them. I think that is the biggest achievement of Dubai,
True.
UAE, both
Yeah.
I would like to say. And yes, see, the most important thing that is being discussed right now is the safety of Dubai.
Right.
Some pockets around the world are even trying to make a mockery of the situation.
Yeah.
Dubai has consistently been one of the safest cities in the world for the past many years. UAE, the safest country in the world. So right now they are trying to, create a situation that the safety bubble has burst. I would like to address that thing first. There is a difference between safety and immunity. UAE is not an isolated country.
Yeah.
We have neighbors. We share borders with multiple other countries.
Of course.
We are not immune and isolated.
Yeah.
So confusing the two is not the right thing. Safety means what is happening after the attacks. That is the real definition of safety. How the government and the authorities have responded to it, that defines safety for me.
Yeah. True.
And as I told you, we are sitting in Hudson office right now without the slightest of worry what's happening outside
Yeah.
or to our families.
True.
This defines safety for me.
Good.
The government is totally transparent. All the
As we
facts
can
and
say, yeah.
figures are
Yeah.
being published each and every day.
Yeah.
So there is no reason for us to speculate. They are not trying to hide anything from us.
Yeah.
That is another very, very strong pillar of transparency
True,
and safety that we can see as a
True.
common citizen.
So see, I mean, looking at the situation here where, people are, they have zero worry in regard to, so of course, definitely from Saturday, it was shocking event, not for just us, it was shocking event for the world to wake up on Saturday and, wake up to the war. Giving the first 48 hours was a situation where everybody is failed to understand what happened all of a sudden, that it has been, it started with that aggression, but coming to a point where they have successfully managed in terms of all the transit people, all the people who are here as a tourist, and the residents of Dubai or UAE in general, where they did not let feel of any panic situation, any, groceries are running out, or, yes, first 48 hours was a little bit challenging in regard to making sure that it does not escalate to the worst, because at that point of time, nobody knows that, okay, what
The
next?
intensity.
Yeah, the intensity of the situation and how it will play out. And then things got, I mean, better day by day, where, people have more confidence on the defense system that UAE has. And it's not about sirens, it's not about any major sounds that are coming in terms of, the amount of missiles and drones coming to UAE and then intercepted. But there is no situation like panic, or there is no alarm in regard to unnecessary to create a panic. Heads off to the residents of UAE who are like really not that much bothered in terms of, as you rightly said.
In fact, most of the residents who are staying here, who are at the ground situation, are giving positive feedbacks that they still feel safe.
For me, it's been so many days. It started. I received only one alert.
Yeah.
And that alert was also like in a very decent sound and, not panicking at all. You can read, and it was like, be safe.
Another very important thing, Ajay, that is reassuring for me, the human angle of it. Where would you find in such a situation the president, the crown prince, casually walking into a mall in the evening within the public, talking to them, addressing the kids, giving them love and affection, asking people from all the nationalities, are you happy? Are you worried?
Making sure that everything is in control.
Is in control. Plus,
they are not into controls of war zone room.
So they have
and,
not, they have not separated themselves from the public. They are in fact going more into the public.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is another very reassuring factor for me as a citizen, which I think you cannot find in most countries.
No, they were silently prepared also. See, at that level, I think government is always, the way I see it is making sure the residents do not panic in a situation where, even if it is escalating in terms of number of attacks that has happened on UAE, things are pretty much normal in regard to your livelihood. Kids are going to the park, in the residence area, delivery is open, groceries are available, medical, hospitals, everything is
I
open.
think apart from actually knowing what is happening around the world, if I take that out, it is completely a normal life that is happening over here. It's only that we know that, there is a situation like this going on, that we are aware of it. Otherwise, everything is going normal. It was happening, let's say, till Friday.
Right. How you have seen real estate in these days?
See, real estate, I think all the matured investors know this is something that eventually will come to an end. And real estate itself is not a short-term play. It is not supposed to behave like the stock market or commodities market.
Yeah.
So we don't expect prices to go up and down like it's happening with gold, let's say, or stocks, indices, which is happening.
Of course.
So till now, we don't see any such huge buzz in the market for a correction or a price reduction. I think the developers will be sensible. We might not see any big launches, new projects being announced in the next few days. They will, of course, would like to wait and watch, because Dubai still has a lot of international buyers who at the moment are mostly relying on the news which they are getting fed in their own countries. We all know how the media system works. There is always a little bit of sensationalism that needs to be provided to the audience. But some very, very nice clients, some of them who have not even bought yet, they were in the process of discussions. They are showing their concern. I just had a video call with one of the guys from Australia.
In the morning,
when I told him the actual ground situation, so he was quite pleasantly surprised that, okay, I mean, we thought you are in a big fix. But when I told them I'm sitting in the office, planning a podcast about the safety, so he was smiling. He told me that he is ready to come back to Dubai the moment the flights open.
People can actually see, I mean, there are a lot of videos people are making that, there is a good traffic in the city, life is usual, there is no chaos, everything is fine. And then, these, I think, go to avoiding all these AI generated videos, and when you go and dig down the actual videos which are coming out of Dubai right now, it's pretty much safe. It is pretty much, as usual. There is hardly any impact in regard to livelihood where people
I think I would request all the people to follow the official sources. The government is not hiding any numbers. Every day they are putting actual numbers on their socials.
Yeah.
I was just reading the figures for yesterday. So if I go as per the Ministry of Defense, their success ratio of intercepting and neutralizing the attack is almost 95%.
It's amazing.
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
So these are the things which actually give us the confidence and peace of mind even in this turmoil kind of a situation.
And I think, see, I don't know the future, how worse situation may get, or how soon it will be, finished. But having said that there was never a tested mark for UAE that, okay, they are saying safe. But now it's pretty much evident that, yeah, even if something, something of this scale happen, there are thousands of drones and hundreds of missiles coming in, and there is literally, as you said, 95% which nothing fell on public. There is
Nothing on the territory.
nothing on the civilians. That proves that it is one of the best defense system that the city is there.
I think instead of comparing Dubai till the attacks happened and comparing Dubai now, we should compare what happened when similar situations were going on in other countries.
Yeah.
Even in UK, US, we have seen there are riots on the road. People try to use this time to, like break the shop glasses and try to steal things.
Yeah, evenings are not safe even.
Evenings are not
there
safe.
is no war happening,
Incidents
but
of thefts and all happen.
internal civil
People
rights
come on the roads to protest against their own governments.
True.
We don't see any of this happening.
Nothing. I mean, people are blessed that we have this government. People are, really, I mean, and the way their transparency is there, that, okay, this is the reality, guys. These are the things that are coming on our way. Stocks for food is sufficient. Everything is medical, whatever support one need, which we have seen previous time also during COVID. It's not like first time we are seeing any emergency in Dubai for that matter. But the way they are handling, it's very smooth, and people are actually blessed to have such government which is transparent in between humans, in between the normal public in the mall, and having coffee with them. This shows that, okay, I mean, where else I would go? And to be honest with you, those people who were planning to come, they still feel that even if not Dubai, then where? I mean, Dubai is still safer than any other place
Yes,
to
of
go
course.
along.
Even I am now even more affirmative that it is more safe, because we have till now seen Dubai being safe in normal days, but now I have seen Dubai being safe in crunch situation and a testing time also. So my confidence in Dubai safety has in fact increased.
That's amazing, and I believe that and I'm proudly saying that whatever people who are there for long period of time, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years down the line, 12 years, 15 years down the line, it's 0% has said anything about having a second doubt also to leave the country and go anywhere.
See, Ajay, you and me, we are managing so many properties of our existing investors.
Yeah.
Has any tenant called us till now that, I plan to leave Dubai?
Nothing.
Not even a single call.
Nothing. And even we have few clients which were in pipeline to shift to Dubai. They are still moving. They're still waiting for the situation to get over. And
in fact, we closed 2 deals.
Yeah.
The client had already done the meeting before this situation happened, but he made the payments after.
Attack. And we were not sure before calling, and we were like, okay, we know that he's gonna say no. But he said no.
It's a temporary situation. He understood.
He understood. So
he was still looking at the long-term picture.
See, long-term picture, if I talk about, there are big companies placed here. There are a lot of funds that has come to Dubai. These assets are big to protect. That's there. And, it's just fraction of amount, to be honest, for the government, which I personally feel, to spend during this time. Because if it is about, spending on defense, I think the city has too much caliber to invest further on, to make sure that even if something worse comes, they have all the things in place.
Yeah, I think this city thrives when a challenge is thrown to it.
Yeah.
UAE, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, I think they have, I think, a resilience built in their DNA.
True.
So the moment you push them, backs against the wall, the stronger they're going to bounce back. We have seen it in the 2008 crisis. We saw it in COVID.
COVID, only 3 weeks of lockdown. Then when rain happened.
Rain happened.
So yes, Dubai was not ready for these sewage system that needs to be there. But even if today happened, the city is ready for the
They are
worst
already ready,
possible thing. And now I think with this testing and reasonable region instability, we have realized that okay, whatever working, whatever not working, but we know that after the situation gets over, they will make sure that whatever points are going to be there in future, of course,
It's going to again end up being a more stronger,
and a resilient and safest country in the world.
100%.
So we have placed notice for people who are stranded here.
Yeah.
They can use our vacation homes which are vacant right now. Those whatever availabilities are there according to
Yes.
the schedule, we can easily accommodate. So far we have not seen any cancellation. To the matter of the fact that one flight came from Russia today, one of the resident came and she said that 90% are tourists in that flight. So
Really?
tourists are also coming because they have paid for their trip. And there are a lot of people who have in their life has seen worse situation and living in those conditions that it does not matter to them, and they are so confident on Dubai that they are pretty much safe here. So these are the things that are gives more confidence to the government, also to the people who are living here, to make sure that these things will keep on continuing. And these are
talking about the confidence, when you say confidence, and from a real estate perspective, yesterday there was a transaction recorded in Dubai Land Department, a penthouse in Jumeirah
okay.
for 422 million dirhams.
Okay.
It is a 31,000 square feet penthouse that got registered yesterday in Dubai Land Department.
That's
So, I mean, what more do you need?
Amazing.
Even in this time, there are investors who are willing to put their confidence and faith in Dubai
Yeah.
and buying something which is 120 million US dollars.
Come on, man. I mean, see, investment will not stop for sure. Yes, of course, everybody is waiting for situation to get.
It will be just a calculated
to get
delay.
predictable. Okay,
Yeah.
what things can be done, what cannot be done. But I think any country will take some time to come up. I think Dubai will take faster to even jump and come back on track.
As I told you, like they are the champions of bouncing back. So you put them in a tricky situation and they'll be the first and the fastest to come out of it.
No, I think we as resident of Dubai, it's our duty to make sure that the right information goes out in the market, and we will keep on trying and updating the actual things that are happening with whatever transparency possible. We will make sure that things are intact in terms of building Dubai. So what I honestly love to see in last days, that those people who are from different nationalities living in Dubai, supporting Dubai as a home, and we can also see that how much gratitude local people
Yes.
have for us, and how much they care in making sure that we are safe here. So this goes together, and I think there will be more hard times for people, and we really hope that this situation gets sorted, and sorted for long, sorted for good. Nothing good comes out of war, everybody knows. And then definitely we are very much sure that the stability will come. Things will be back on track soon. We will keep on posted for anybody who's require any assistance in making sure that to stay in Dubai, we are there. We have our holiday homes. People can come and stay there. Please reach out to us. We have our own travel setup. So if in regard to entry and exit, whatever, you guys can reach out to us, and we are there to manage their properties. So if you have any concerns, anything that you would like to know, we are always there. Reach out to us, and we make sure that we are there, and whatever comes to us, we make sure that we cater to our best possible we can do for our clientele, our audience, and whosoever come and want to do and want to check latest updates in UAE. We request you to follow all the official channel to get all the information right, and then be safe at your home, and then that's more about it. And we
Yeah, I
take
would
things
just like to
forward.
say, to conclude, we are all still living in harmony, mutual respect for each other. There's no point of concern. Um, Again, our hope and wish is that the de-escalation happens soon. We all can get back to our normal lives. And I would just like to say, I still feel as happy and safe living in Dubai as I felt 10 years ago. And I'm sure the mutual feeling will remain the same even after many, many years.
Of course. It's a strong relationship, and definitely it will keep on building for better. It's whatever. On that note, thank you so much for being here. We want to wrap this quickly, and we look forward to meet you in next episode, which is coming very soon, and we'll keep you posted for everything that is going to happen and is happening in Dubai. Thank you.
Thank you.